Yes,
Yeah, hi. Good morning. So, could you please introduce yourself?
yes, ma'am. Miss, my name is Janita Matthew, and I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah, okay. You are currently in grade 10th, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, my name is Tanvi. I'll be teaching you French today, right? Okay, great. So, for how long you are studying French language?
Um, Miss from since grade 7.
Okay, so you're enjoying the language?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, great. So, how much far you have studied about French language, as in terms of the basic knowledge about France, grammatical topics, and all?
um, yes, ma'am. We have studied like, those basic grammar stuff. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, we have studied.
Yeah, okay, basic study. So you are enjoying it, the language, when it comes to French, or you're finding it kind of a boring sort of, or it's fun to learn?
Miss, it is fun to learn, but
Yeah,
sometimes I just don't give much importance to it.
yeah.
I'm more like studying other subjects, so I don't look into it much.
Okay, fine, no issue with that. Okay, so you are having, what's the name of the book you are currently having for your syllabus?
Yes, it is on play shoe.
Yeah,
On
correct. On tuition. Yeah. Okay, great. So, how many chapters you have completed in your school?
Miss five. Miss, we have completed five, but for the recent test we had like three chapters.
Okay, coming up test, you are having 3 chapters. Okay, great.
Yes, that's what they said now, but don't know if it's true.
Okay, fine. Like no confirmation has come yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we can. I'll just open as well the first chapter. If we see in the index the topic which are coming up, so they are talking about the revision first of all, right? Like revision of the previous topics that you have studied so far. Okay, so I'll just briefly say the name. So if it is clear, you can say me yes. If not, we are going to study that only. Okay. Okay. So the articles are clear to you. Definite, indefinite.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So shall I ask you then if it is clear? Certain questions related to articles.
Yes, ma'am. But is there a chapter name called Zero? One second.
No, there is no zero chapter. If you see a first chapter in the index, the first heading for the grammar is like revision, as in the repetition of all the grammar topics you have studied from your grade 6 to let's say grade 9th, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so all the topics which you have studied will come in your this particular chapter, right? So it's a
Uh,
revision.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So the first chapter is about the revision. So you have studied articles, right?
Yes, ma'am. Articles, nomenclatures,
Yeah.
adjective, possessive,
Okay, so I'll ask certain question. Do you know what are indefinite articles?
indefinite articles, uh, indefinite. I mean, is it the uh, the they, the apostrophe?
Okay, no, these are articles, but not the indefinite ones. Fine. Okay, no issue with that. So we can start from the very basics so that we can revise as well and the concepts will be clear. Will that be okay?
Okay, ma'am. Miss, is it
Yep.
like a la, la, le, la apostrophe?
Yeah, that is definite. I'm talking about indefinite. So which are ayunde, if you remember, ayunde. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So we can start with a basic concept about the articles today. Yeah, and clear the concept of that. Will that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Great. So I'll be sharing my screen. Give me just a second. I'll open that. 1 second. Okay. Let me know if it's visible. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah. So we are going to study about first of all nouns before moving towards the article. As you know, we put articles before the noun, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So nouns in French are having gender, which you must be aware of, right? Whatever the vocabulary you learn, ma'am must have made you write that it is feminine, masculine, right? So
Yes,
instead, yeah, great. So instead of learning the gender, we have certain rules by which we can identify the gender of the noun. Correct? Yeah. So the first and the foremost important rule is to see the endings of a word you are encountering. Okay. So if a noun that ends with s or x in French, you are going to consider it as plural. Okay.
yes,
Second rule is saying if a noun or a word in French is ending with e or ion together, you're going to consider it as feminine. Okay. Yeah. Then
yes,
last rule is the rest of the nouns. If the above rules are not following up, we are going to say that particular noun is masculine. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And also E with this symbol on top of it. Okay. So if I give you certain example now, just tell me what will be the gender over here. Okay. Either it's plural, masculine, singular, or what. Okay. 1 second. Okay, fine. Now just tell me this first word. This is crayon. Which is it? Like, is it plural, feminine, or masculine?
Miss a plural,
Very good. What about family?
feminine,
Okay. What about stilo?
masculine,
And what about natation?
masculine.
Okay. Again, see the ending. It is ion,
Okay, so it's yeah, feminine.
feminine. You must have written like television, television. Some
Yeah.
teachers say this is an exception, but if you do a little bit of research in the language, you will see ion endings are more or less feminine only. Okay, fine. So as you know that these rules are not working 100% of the time, but they are working 80% to 95% of the time. You will find in an exception, let's say two or three in one chapter, but not 20 words as an exception, right? Okay, so I hope the identification of gender is clear to you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving further with the articles. Now where we put articles before the noun, right? So that's why we are having four types of articles in French for one article. So this is the definite article which you told me about lolale. What is the meaning of definite article?
Mm, definitely.
Yeah. The. In English we have definite article which is the.
Yeah, the,
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
we have four types of the in French. Now again, why we have four types of the in French? Because nouns are having gender. In English also you put the before the noun, right? The house
yes,
is big, for example. So the this article though is very important when we are talking about the noun. So I hope it is clear. The article definite like the meaning and four types of division. So if we take the same words as we have taken over here, let's say, okay, and now we need to put the article, right? Okay, so now you tell me what article you're going to put in front of them because article we put before the noun, right?
yeah.
Like the something. So now tell me crayon. Before crayon, what should I put?
Miss Ale,
Yeah,
les,
correct. Then in front of army,
la,
yeah, la. Then in front of stilo,
le,
which one lay?
le,
Yeah, love. Okay. Now next one,
uh, la
la, and the last one,
is also la.
la. Okay. Now clear with this concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Over here we have something known as L apostrophe, which is basically for the nouns which are starting with the vowel. So vowel, you understand in English we have five vowels. What are those five vowels?
Miss A, E, I, O, U.
Yeah. And in French we have just one extra, which is H.
H.
Okay. Fine. So we always see vowels in the starting or in the end.
Miss in the end. Miss in the
Vowels
starting. Sorry, in
starting.
the
Right.
starting.
Okay. So if I give you this word, so what you're going to use the article in front of it?
L apostrophe.
L apostrophe. Okay. Clear with this concept? Article definite.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Any doubt in here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the other type of article, which is indefinite. Indefinite. Okay. So indefinite. What is the meaning of indefinite? It is a or an. In English also indefinite means a or an. So now in English we just have a and an, but again in French we are having three types of a and an. And what are those three types of a and an? A, une, and they.
They.
Okay. Over here we don't have any particular article for the vowel. Clear?
Clear.
Yeah. Okay. So if we again we'll take some example. Let's say okay. Now tell me the article which you're going to put.
Miss sorry, yun.
Then
Yun.
yeah,
Yun.
une. Then
And they.
they. Okay. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubt in this topic?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Fine. 1 second. Yes. This hang. Okay. Yeah. So now we have seen definite article and indefinite article. Okay, now these are A and the. This topic basically goes hand in hand. Sometimes a combined question might come in your exam, and you have to choose between either definite articles or indefinite articles. So in that case, what you have to do? So what is the difference between definite and indefinite? So we are going to follow the same rule as we have in English. So where we use this definite article in English? Can you tell me?
Miss what?
Like where we use definite articles in English?
Miss, like before the word.
Before the noun. So, like we talk about nouns everywhere, but something special must be there, no? So to use definite articles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where we use definite article when we're talking about something specific. Okay. For example, if I say this is the pen of Marco, for example. So I'm talking about Marco's pen, right? Which is something specific out of so many pens, isn't it? So that is my
Yes.
specific thing. And also in French, we use it before dates and days. Okay. And last thing, likes and dislikes. Okay, so this is very, very important, these 3 points, because definite articles, first of all, when you're talking about something specific, next, before days and days, now you must be having letter writing and message writing as well in your course, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you must be writing the dates. So, but ma'am must be writing like this: Le 6 janvier, for example, right? So before date, we always put le. It is the rule in French. So sometimes when a mixed question comes up in the exercise and date is given, just close your eyes and go with definite articles. Okay, which is always right, because we cannot use anything else before dates. Okay, and even days. Okay, so I hope this point is also clear. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now again, if I repeat all the points, nouns, we have seen the gender, we have seen how to identify them, we have seen definite articles, which corresponds to meaning the in English, which we have 4 types over here in French. The reason being because nouns again are having the gender. Now, where we use definite articles when I'm talking about something specific before dates and days and likes and dislike verbs. So whenever we are going to talk about the verbs topic, so over here, whatever the verbs of likes and dislike would be, so there and then we will repeat this point as well. Any issue or any problem till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to article indefinite, where we use when just there is one use of indefinite articles. Basically, when we're talking about something in general. Okay. The previous one was specific. If I say this is a pen, is it a general thing or it's a specific thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm saying this is a pen, it's a specific thing or general thing?
Miss, it's a specific thing.
How it's a specific thing. I'm even in English. I'm saying this is the pen. No.
I mean, like it's if someone's, then it is specific. If not,
Yes.
it's
Correct. Right. So now in this sentence, something general, and also we always use with Ilya. You must have done this. Ilya, what is the meaning of Ilya?
Miss, that is
Yeah,
that
there
is
is and there are.
okay.
Okay, there is and there are. Right? So you must be writing a message starting with this sometimes or the description of a particular thing, right? So whenever it is, whenever we are talking about Ilya, so let's say if I want to say there is a pen or there are some pens, so I'm going to use indefinite articles always. Okay, clear with this concept as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I'll give you one small exercise to do as of now. Okay, just to cross check whether we have understood the topic or not. Okay. Okay. Only these four blanks. Either use definite articles or indefinite. I'm giving you a minute, and then let me know the answers. Okay.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Done. Yeah. Now tell me the answer. The answer of the first one would be
Miss, Ellie.
yeah. Good. Then
Miss, for second one is also Ellie.
okay. Good. Then third one.
Is they.
Okay. And the fourth one.
They.
Day. Okay, now have you cleared the difference also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So any doubt in these two articles?
No, ma'am.
Okay, great, good. Okay. Now coming to the nouns concept again, if I talk about over here pronosouche, which is very very important over here. So I'll tell you one sentence rule. Once again, I'll go back to that slide once again. Yeah. So when I talk about the sentence structure in French, so we write like this: subject plus verb plus object. That's same you must have seen in English also, right? But one point you need to add over here, which we forget, is article. Okay, now let's again thoroughly understand why we are adding article to this general formula. Because in French we can never avoid article. Okay, why? Because the object we are talking about is having the gender, and we have to mention its gender with the help of the article only. Clear with this thing? In
Yes,
English,
ma'am.
we can avoid. For example, I say I like chocolate. I never say I like the chocolate. I can avoid the and over here. The reason being because we don't have any genders in English, right? For the nouns. That makes it a little easier as compared to other languages. Okay, so subject, verb, and article is very, very important in the sentence structure. So I hope it's clear, this formula.
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you create your own sentences in message writing, or whenever you're studying grammar by your own and you're solving any tense or any phrase, just always go to this formula again and again so that you can remember it thoroughly. Okay, so now we have studied article today, which were indefinite and definite, right? Okay, without just by guessing the object's gender by the three general rules. Now coming to the subject, what is a subject in the sentence? So this is a more pronosouche, my subject pronoun. So can you read it once from I to they?
Uh, je,
Hmm.
tu, elle, nous, vous, ils, elles.
Yeah, perfect, good. So how we say I in French, it is je. Now if you look over here, we have two types of you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We are having two types of you. Okay, one is this one and the other one is this one. Yeah. So you know the difference between Q and Wu. One is informal that we use with the younger ones, and another one is formal that we use with the elder ones. Clear?
Miss, but like we studied like who means like they, like
No.
no means we, who means they.
No means what is the meaning of no?
Miss, no means we and who means they.
No. See, Wu means you, which is formal. Like if I say what is your name, I can ask Como tu t'appelles, right? And also Como vous appelez-vous. Correct? So that is wo over here is not they, it is formally. When we are meeting somebody for the first time, like we pay a respect to someone, so that way we use wo. Okay, because see over here below that, that is for they, il and l again. Okay, yeah, this is for you. Maybe your teacher must have told you that it is you all, like the plural version. Okay, for example, if we are studying in a group of 30 students, right, and I want to assign you all the same homework for the next class. Okay, and you're studying in France, just imagine that. So over there, the teacher is obviously elder to you. She won't use vous, correct? But in the current example, I want to address to each and every one of you to do the homework of, let's say, chapter 1. Okay, so I can use vous in that to indicate you all. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So again, I is je, Q is one informal, and the other one is formal. Okay, V is clear because we are just having no. Coming to he, she, and it concept first. My he is ill, il, ill. Okay, and she is L. Okay, now coming to the it. So now let's understand in English also why we use it, like where we use, what it replaces. Where we use it for what?
Um, like it.
Okay, so if we use for non-living
That,
things,
like that.
yeah. So non-living things, can I say? Like for instance, I bought a television yesterday. It is working fine. So what I have replaced with it? Television, which I bought it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now in French, you must have seen now television is an object. Just to give you example,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, television is having the gender in French. So if the gender of television is, let's say, masculine, so my it will be il. Okay, if the gender of the television is feminine, my it will be L. Okay, so we don't have a separate version of it in French. Rather, it depends upon the gender of the word that comes with it. Okay, clear this concept also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now coming to the last concept of day, which is ILS or ELLES. So again, you must be wondering why two types of day is doing over here. So the ILS, ill is again for the, like, they is what, a group of people like in front of us. For instance, some group of people, some people are standing in front of me and I'm talking up to you about them, like they are wearing a black dress, for example. Yeah. So they means more than one person, right? So maybe two or three in a group. So if everyone in that group is masculine, as in male, all males, okay, or in short, all boys are there in that group. So I will use ILS. Okay. If all girls are there, I'm going to use L. Okay. Now third question comes. Both are there. What if? Both are there in that group, girls as well as boys. So I'm going to use ILS. Okay. Clear with this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in subject pronoun now?
No, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Fine. Now, if I look at the formula again that we have just studied previously, we have discussed about the subject now. Article, indefinite, definite, we have done. So, rest assured in French, we just have four types of article, two of which we have already done today. Okay, rest two, according to the topic, we'll do it. Okay, now coming to the verb concept. So, in French, you must have studied verbs in detail about like ER, IR, something like that. Yeah. So let's avoid that for a while and come to this word. this when you go with this approach, this works beyond your understanding as of now, that how it is going to help me now. But later on, when you start with the tenses, these verbs are going to play a major role. Okay, as you know that in every language you go and study, you will find a good way of conjugating the verb, and a verb which is irregular, which is not following the rule, right? So these are the ones which are not following the rule. Okay, general rule you must have studied. So if I
Yes,
come to the first verb, which is être, which means to be. So je suis means, je means I, and what is suis?
to be.
Am. Okay, to be changes to I am. In English also we do not say I to be, we say I am, you are, he, she is, we are, you are, and they are. Correct? Yeah. So this is what the verb is all about. So can you read this verb once?
Je suis, tu es, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles sont.
Yeah, correct. So this is something which you need to remember. And see, if you read the heading also, we have labeled it as five important verbs, right? So why we have labeled it as five important verbs? The reason I've already informed you, because whenever you study the tenses in French, which is there from your first chapter itself, right? So over there, these verbs are going to play important role as the helping verbs, okay, in present only, to make other tenses. That is why you need to learn them as it is, to have a thorough command over the tenses. Clear? Yeah.
Clear.
Okay, so now coming to this avoir verb, which means to have. So this will means I have, you have, he, she has, we have, you have, and they have. Okay, so read this verb as well.
Je, elle, tu as, il, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils, elles ont.
Okay, perfect. Okay, any doubt till avoir verb?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I hope it's crystal clear till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So again, I repeat, we have done chrono, sushi, and two verbs. Let's do just two verbs today. Like as of now, just ether and hour. Leave these three verbs. Learn these two verbs. So do not burden yourself with lot of learning every day. Okay. The reason being is you won't be able to learn. Language needs very good amount of time for memorizing of words and concepts, right? So just do one verb daily. If you remember, if you start learning from today, the être verb, just learn être verb today, tomorrow hour. So within 5 days, you will have a solid command over these five verbs. If you do all of five in one day, you won't be able to memorize even a single verb, right? So don't burden yourself with lot of learning. Just go step by step and slow and steady steps that will help you to learn language. Okay. So this is être verb. Just take it as your kind of a homework. Okay, that I have to just memorize être verb thoroughly. Okay. Now again, we have talked about nouns, the gender and everything, articles we have done. Okay, so now come to the next type of articles which you were talking about, partitive articles, right? Okay, so these are do, the, la, de, l apostrophe, and they. Fine. So now again, just always questions as much as you can in grammatical topics, because it will help you to, instead of just learning all the time, it will help you to have a practical understanding of the rules in the grammar. Okay. So again, the article. My heading is articles. So again, keep your mind and say why I'm using articles and where I'm using articles to showcase the gender of my noun. And nouns in French is obviously feminine or masculine. That is why you are having the division again. Du, the, la, de, l apostrophe, and they. Yeah, so the concept is clear over here. Now coming to the meaning, what this partitive article stands for. The meaning is some. Okay, a little bit, some. And where we use these articles, because the previous one we have seen the, and, right? Now these some where we use these articles. So we use with food item. Okay, whose quantity is unknown to us. Okay, we don't know the quantity. Sometimes, obviously, we do not count the food we eat every time. Correct. So if your friend calls you and say, "What are you doing?" So you can say, "Yeah, I'm eating." So then she asks, "What are you eating?" So you say, let's say I'm eating some rice, for example. So we generally won't say I'm eating one bowl of rice, right? We just say, "No, yeah, I'm eating some rice with some, let's say, vegetables." Yeah, so we use sometimes this word in English also, some, in front of the food item when we don't want to label the quantity I am consuming at the moment. Yeah, so in the same way, it goes with French also. With the unknown quantity of food item, you're going to use this partitive article, articles partitive. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So now, if you just tell me one common thing, if I know the quantity of food items I'm consuming, what will I use instead of articles?
Um, no. Miss, can you repeat?
Yeah, if I know the quantity of food item I am eating right now, so what will I use instead of articles?
Instead of Miss, this uh, wait, sub subject.
It's a very common thing. Now, if I give
Miss,
you
like
the
je, the je.
joy is the subject, right? So if the quantity is known, if I know how much I am eating, so what will I use instead of articles in that case? You know the
Mi-
answer. It's very easy answer.
Miss, like, then we don't have to use article part of this
Yeah. So what will we use then if I know the quantity?
article indefinite.
Indefinite a or an. Okay, more or less you are on the correct track. So let's do this. When the quantity is known,
The so it
then
means
the
the.
yeah, one second. When the quantity is known, so it will be numbers. For example, I'm eating 5 apples right now. So I'm mentioning you the quantity I'm consuming of the apples, right? So when the quantity is known, we use numbers. Okay. So it's very basic thing in English also. I know because when we study language, you make it too complicated. And you see the answer you must be knowing already. Right? But it is not clicking because you thought maybe some complicated answer would be there. Right? So this thing happens. So keep it very simple, this language. Don't mold it with a lot of topics, as I said. Okay, because this is very easy grammar. Like French is having one of the most easiest grammar if you compare to other languages. Not complicated, rules are stated clearly, and just read them, you will be able to understand everything. Okay, fine. So I hope this concept is also clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just go with these 2 points. When you are talking about partitive articles, again, when the quantity is known, use numbers. Obviously, numbers will be given to you. If the quantity is unknown, you will use partitive articles. And that is the reason why you are studying partitive articles, because we are talking about unknown food items quantity. Okay, so I'll give you some examples and fill the blanks with the partitive articles. Okay. Yeah, do these 5 blanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, answers.
First one is the la
Correct.
element. Then second one is due.
Hmm. Then,
Third one is due.
hmm. Then,
Fourth one is the la apostrophe.
yeah, the lo. Okay.
And last one is also the la apostrophe.
Okay, just see the ending. It is ending with.
S.
So the answer will be
They.
they. Because see, it is singular only, na? Vowel is singular. Like it is more than one. So we pay more attention to the plural, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so plural is always at the top because it's more than one. Then you start with the singular table. Understood?
Okay.
Okay, great. See, the reason why we are learning the usage alongside the grammatical topic is because you are having the writing section as well in this grade. right? So you can do this exercise by your own as well. But if the meaning is like, if you know the usage where I have to use, you can construct your own sentences. Okay, this won't come instantly. It will come when we are learning the grammar topics where with the usage. Where can I use these articles? So that you can even bifurcate and see the division why we have so many type of articles, and where can I use these articles. Okay, fine. So let's just review what we have studied today. First of all, we started our class with nouns. That nouns are having gender. I hope pretty much the rules are clear to identify the gender.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Then we studied the two types of article, definite and indefinite. That goes hand in hand even in English. Definite means the, and where we are using it when I'm talking about something specific before days and dates and likes and dislikes. Okay. Then I started with the topic indefinite article, which means a or an. Okay, and where I can use them when I'm talking about something in general, and where this particular phrase and expression is Ilya. Okay, yeah. Then we started with the sentence structure, and we have seen in the sentence structure that subject, verb, and article object is very necessary. So today we studied two articles and four are there, and last we have also studied one more article. So three, in short, we have completed. Okay. So when I talk about subject, je, tu, il, all are clear. Why we have two types of you, why we have two types of they, yeah,
Yes,
and when to choose which it, il, or l, yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we looked up at the five important verbs, and why these are called important verbs, because we use these verbs to make the tenses in French, right? So the first two verbs we studied today, which was être, to be, and the other one was avoir, which means to have. Okay, clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then at last we have just seen the partitive articles which corresponds to some in English. And again we have four division because we are going to use it before the noun, and we can label their gender. And we use partitive articles. Where we use partitive articles?
This in food.
Food. And when we use in food also?
Um, like unknown
Yeah, with the unknown quantity of the food item. And if I know the quantity of food item I'm having or purchasing it, then what will I use?
numbers.
Numbers. Okay. Clear? Any question you have?
No, ma'am.
Sure. Is it clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So I hope you understood what we have studied today, because see, this is the basic thing and the basic should be clear, and it's coming in the first chapter. And first chapter maybe seem a little of 2-3 pages, but it is covering every topic of your all the grades, right? So that is why we are studying articles and everything. So we have covered, you can say, most of the topics of chapter one. Now another article and this adjective you were talking about, possessive and demonstrative. So that is left, and then that tenses and verbs we have to study. Okay. Any questions you would like to ask?
No, ma'am. I've understood.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess you may call your parents, and ma'am can talk to them.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.